What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So listen, I have been missing for 2 weeks and this video is also late because I should be posting on Sunday. Monday is my backup day, but don't shoot me. I have good reasons. So we were in the middle of our last family vacation. My daughter is also in her last year of high school. Well, she's going to her last year of high school, and we had to do some college visits. I was going to vlog that trip, but I got kind of caught up. I do have some insight. We went to Virginia Beach that I want to share with you guys. And I didn't have anything for my top 10 because I promised you guys doing those videos. If it's nothing different from the month prior, I'm not going to repetitively say the same thing over and over again, right? So if I have any new products or new clothing or new things that I'm using, I will share those. But let's get into this week's video. So I wanted to talk about Virginia Beach, okay? So I'm a Marylander. I live in the DMV area, and anyone who lives here, especially in the DMV, we are literally, and DMV is not all of Virginia. It's not, you know, all, I can't say all parts of Maryland. I feel like Baltimore is not part of the DMV. There's a little cluster that is considered DMV, and where we're located at, Virginia Beach and Ocean City is usually, we're smack dab in the middle, right? And you can choose to go left or right is how it kind of feels. And one is maybe 3 hours and one is like 2 hours and 30 minutes. As a kid, I grew up as a Ocean City girl because it was just easy drive. It has a beautiful boardwalk. It has a carnival and all those beautiful things. And so when the option came up, my daughter is looking at a few schools that are in the Virginia area, Hampton being one, VSU, Norfolk. So it just kind of made sense, especially with Norfolk and VSU being, Norfolk and Hampton being like 30 minutes from Virginia Beach. Now, I have known about the Cavalier and the Marriott Hotel and how nice they were. I had a friend tell me years ago, you will love the Marriott. I don't know why I've been. I had an amazing time, and we are now Virginia Beach people, okay? Hopefully she ends up going to Hampton. It was a school we really enjoyed, but we'll see what happens next year. And if that's the case, we will be down there quite a bit. I would enjoy visiting down there. So as a Ocean City girl, let me give you guys the pros and the cons. So really quickly, the only two bad things I have to say in comparison is that I really wish there was an adult-only hotel. And I can't even say that's in comparison to Ocean City because I don't think they have one. I know they have Secrets, which is like a club and lake. You can like lay in the lake and like drink and stuff like that on the bay side, but not on the ocean side that I know of. I could be wrong. Because the Cavalier is so prestigious, and that is a very old hotel, one of the oldest on the Virginia Beach Strip, I believe. It's historic, and they refurbished it, I think, in 2013. Pusha T got married there. It is a beautiful old money resort. That's the only way I can describe it because that's what it is. You feel it when you walk in. It is so good, and I'll get into the details a bit later, but the first thing was that I really wish there was something for adult only. And that's me being prejudiced now that my child is 17 years old. And I'm like, look, we ain't got no babies no more. Where's the non-kid people at, okay? Because that's what we're going into. And the other thing was the boardwalk. Super duper clean boardwalk. It has the concrete as opposed to the wooden planks like Ocean City. But Ocean City is a boardwalk that you can walk down and you can get you know, your popcorn, your pizza, ice cream at, you know, 12 o'clock at night, right? The boardwalk is kind of popping, and there's so much to do and see. Their boardwalk is mainly the back part of the hotel. If you want to get the pizza and the ice cream and all of those things, it's on Atlantic Avenue, which is the street, which would be the front of the hotels, if that makes sense. So I didn't really care for that. My daughter's a little older, so it was easier for us. Whereas if she was probably 9 or 8, I wouldn't have liked that. I'm a parent who thinks that it's kind of magical when you go on vacation. You taking your shower, you're thinking you're going to sleep, and it's like, oh, let's get up, guys. We're going to the boardwalk for ice cream, and it's 11 o'clock at night. I wouldn't feel safe necessarily doing that in Virginia Beach because you're on the other side where the cars are. Something about, for me, boardwalk is like safe because you don't have to care about the cars. You just worry about the people. Everyone's out there with their kids. So it wasn't that I felt unsafe at all. I just didn't like that it wasn't on the boardwalk. And it's not that the boardwalk doesn't have pizza shops. They're just like one here and it may be one, 13, 14 more hotels down. As opposed to Ocean City, that's all you see all the way down the boardwalk, right? Pizza shop after ice cream shop. So that's my only ding, but we pull up to the Marriott, which is a full service hotel. It was $22 to park your car or $32 for valet. Sign me up for valet, okay? Because it's a $10 difference. Listen, I know when to spend my money. If it would have been free to park but $32 to valet per night, I probably would have just parked my car, right? But you pull up, the valet stayed with us our whole stay, if that makes sense. Meaning, like, he's like, look, call me. And I don't know if it's like, hey, you look like you're going to tip well, so just let me know when you need something. That could have been it, but I really appreciated it. The service was impeccable. From the front desk to the valet to the everybody. It was just really good. The hotel in and of itself is beautiful. So the Cavalier, the Marriott, and the Embassy Suites are all family properties there. Each hotel has its own pool, infinity pool. Your stay comes with two beach chairs per room, and you pay for the umbrellas. There's someone there to help you, plenty of people to help you on the beach setup. It was just amazing, and I don't get that when I'm at Ocean City. You're staying at kind of a rinky-dink hotel. You're paying top dollars to be on the beach. We will definitely be back, and we are now Virginia Beach people, okay? We went inside of the Cavalier Hotel. We had breakfast at Becca. Highly recommend. Super delicious. The Becca, we ate in the morning room. So there's the restaurant inside the morning room, and then there's like a garden view. It was too hot that day, but we sat inside there. Me and my daughter got kind of dressed up really cute. The lawn of the Cavalier, it just feels like money, okay? The inside pool, beautiful, okay? Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know this, on Home Alone, New York, he jumps in the pool at the Plaza Hotel. Do y'all know I went looking for that pool? I said, oh, that looks very prestigious. If that was in like 1996, it's probably amazing now. They do not have a pool, okay? But that pool looked very luxurious to me. Like that, again, that old feel. The nice iron loungers with the big fluffy sort of mattress on top. That's what the Cavalier was giving. Funny enough, no one was in the pool. So as much as I want this adult-only experience, I didn't see many kids, at least at the Cavalier. Now, the Cavalier is top dollar. I think next will be the Marriott and then Embassy Suites. Embassy Suites, I noticed you were kind of fending for yourself, but you also paid a different price for the hotel stay. There was no doorman or anyone to help you or anything like that, but again, a beautiful hotel. I think that stay at the Embassy Suites, you get to eat at Arbuckle's, because Embassy Suites, as you know, offer I think they offer a buffet breakfast. You can go to Arbuckle's. That was good as well, okay? Very good buffet breakfast. One of the best I've had. We had to pay $20. It was well worth the money. We went to Orion's rooftop. Me and my daughter had dinner one night. I had the whole snapper. I enjoy a whole fish with the whole face on it. That was delicious. If I was being smart, we had really late reservations, so you're looking at a black beach. You probably want to go during sundown, when it's really pretty and that golden hour. So wasn't thinking, I will know next time. And yeah, I do wish that one of the properties would be adult only, but I'm not even sure that Ocean City offers that, if I'm being honest. I love that also Ocean City, when you're walking down the boardwalk, you end up at like a carnival. I don't think they have the same thing, and the boardwalk was very nice. Again, Ocean City has like these wooden planks. They have concrete. Now, you know your phones are watching you, because once we got there, I got all these like TikToks, and all down my timeline was like people being missing from Virginia Beach or something. So I'm not sure how true that was, or if it's one of those things where like, I don't know if it's propaganda or what, but it ended up being a really good stay. We plan on going back. We felt very safe. We stayed up near, so we come in on the boardwalk at 40th Street. And like any boardwalk, you get down, it gets a little bit more sketch, which is why I did not like the fact that you had to go to Atlantic Avenue, because where we were was kind of quiet. So once you're walking down at the beginning, there's nothing there. Then it's a little lively, but then it gets a little bit too lively. We had an amazing lunch at this restaurant, something Patron. I think it was Grand Patron that was just opening up. Plenty of patio space, Plenty of space on the inside. I would highly recommend. There was nothing we had bad. If you want to go to Orion's rooftop, do it. The sushi was very fresh. The snapper was amazing. My daughter enjoyed her filet. Becca was amazing for breakfast. Arbuckles was amazing, and so was Grand Patron. I have nothing bad to say about Virginia Beach, but I will be back, and I will not see Ocean City anytime soon. So if you're looking to go, I say go. Okay, so let's get into this haul video. I've been collecting a few things. I'm waiting on a robe to come from Amazon. If it shows up today, I will add it into this vlog, or I will at least show you the picture here. But let's get into it. So first thing up is going to be this skirt from H&M, honey. Listen, it came down my timeline. I saw a fringe and a blazer, and I was sold, okay? I purchased it immediately, and it immediately sold out. I recommend getting on the notifications. I wore this in Virginia Beach. Very well, very nice. I'm not gonna say it's well made. The fringes are great. They flow really nicely. Nothing snagged. I did see that it came back in stock. It's a very stretchy material. So I will say if you probably can size down to maybe, if you're a large, do a medium. I did an XL that was too big. I was able to go back and find a large and return the XL. So I was grateful for that. And then the next thing I got were these bags. I'm not sure if I showed you guys these bags or not. For some reason, I feel like I recorded them. I don't know if they are available. I have been stalking the site, but I got them all in store. So if you're near H&M, highly recommend these 3 bags. So first up is this tote bag here. I got this when I was in Myrtle Beach. Love this tote down. This is a perfect vacation tote. I would not carry this to work necessarily because my laptop and all the other stuff I carry is way too heavy. But this is perfect for like beach, roaming around. I was going for a very neutral tone summer, so this went with everything. It's a really great bag in the way it just sits on your shoulder, especially like during vacation time. This bag is this bag here. It's like a little clutch bag. It has the crocked effect here. I love it because it's like a burgundy brown, if that makes sense. And it has the 2 things here. It also comes with a strap. Now the strap is not removable, but I did tuck it on the inside. But when I tell you, she's a pretty bag. I cannot wait to carry this. I'm going to be in New York for Fashion Week. I may carry this to dinner one night. I was just amazed by it. And I've seen a lot of inspired by bags for, you guys know this is like the Bottega bag, but something about this one felt special and different to me. Highly recommend. Next up, I had to have this bag because it reminded me of my Totem bag. It has that nice slouch. Again, the tan and black. I haven't worn it yet. It still has the stuffing on the inside, but I just thought it was a really great bag to have, an alternative to my Totem bag because I love that bag so much. Highly recommend. Again, it's the 2-tone, the black with like this tweed like material, and I can tell it will be very slouchy. There is no real structure, so just think about that. So you guys know I am not a Mango girl. If I'm being honest, I'm not a Zara girl either. I have a few things, but I find it very difficult to spend money in Zara. I do the accessories, the fragrances, the bags, the shoes, stuff like that. But clothing, if you guys notice, I don't do a lot of Zara hauls. I'm not sure if it's worth the money. And baby, I don't care what anyone says, Mango is probably more expensive. So case in point, I saw these shoes here when I walked past the store, and I thought, oh, these are probably, I don't know, $79 shoes or whatever. Baby, these were $200. Okay? I couldn't believe it. And so they are brown leather, but if I'm being honest, for $200, this should be made of steel. And this feels like, I don't know, like a little bit of nothing. So very nice light shoe, but I found it on sale during the summer sale for like $119. And you can get them on sale. I highly recommend. This is leather here, a nice lambskin leather, and size up. I had to go up a size. Luckily, they still had them in stock when I got them, and I've worn them already. Super comfortable. The next shoe was super random. While I was in there returning the smaller size, I saw these on the sale rack. I think they were $59. Something about these just screamed fall. I know we're getting ready to transition. I don't know if you guys can see, it has this little opening here. So I thought, I don't know, with a great pair of jeans, slacks, I thought these were super cute. Even the right little like dress, it was something interesting about them. And then when you put your foot in it, they were super comfortable. So listen, I'm all for comfort. My foot felt taken care of inside of the shoe, so had to have them a nice neutral tone. If they are available, I will link. Next up is another bag. If you've any fan of COS, you know this bag here. When I say go get this bag, go get her. If you have been looking for a tote that doesn't have any a clutch that doesn't have any hardware, simple, good leather, this is it. Yes, it's $200, but baby, this is lambskin leather right here, okay? You can smell the leather, okay? I don't mind paying $200 if it's gonna give me quality, okay? I love this because this has a strap on the inside, and I love that the strap is inside. You're able to latch the strap on from the inside and not the outside, which is great. So if I needed to carry this as a crossbody or a shoulder bag, I could, but it also hides super well. And then this closure, listen. I'm not doing it any justice. Hold on, listen to that. It has a really good closure on the bag. And then I love that it's a big mouth, okay? When you do have a slouchy bag like this, things can get lost. And sometimes when you have bags that just kind of open up like this, it's kind of difficult. This is a big mouth, okay? You can fit everything you need in this bag, and then you can pull this here, and you have a nice dumpling bag. So I love this. It comes in brown, it comes in black. I was actually debating keeping it, so I took the tag off, I put it to the side, and I took it out one day, and literally the minute I walked out the door, I knew I was going to keep this bag. Like, it's just too good. The minute I smelled the leather, I said, yeah, this is a keeper. I wish COS would do this in some more colors, like give us a cream, maybe even some, I don't know, maybe cream, a cobalt blue maybe even like an army green color, something like that, like an olive tone. I think that would be really great. Even if they did it in like a cropped effect, but this bag is so soft and like I just want to cuddle with it. It's so good. So highly recommend if you're on the fence. It's worth the $200. Okay, the next thing is an A.L.O set. So this came down my timeline, and listen, I'm gonna say that a lot because a lot of things came down my timeline. This is the time of year we're getting ready for fall, right? So you're gonna be hit with different ads, and if the stuff is right, it's gonna go fast. I'm a sucker for a two-piece sweatsuit, irregardless of what, okay? I'm always gonna gravitate to it. It's just easy to throw on, and I had never seen one like this with pockets on the back, so I was very intrigued. Picked it up. I do like it. Now, I used to resell. I used to go to thrift stores, find things to resell. You would be surprised what's resellable and what's not. Back 3 to 4 years ago when I was doing that, A.L.O was not a big deal. And it's so funny to see the decline of Lululemon and like the rise of A.L.O, because if you found dirty Lululemon tights with the tag, the Lululemon sign could have been half missing. You could have, the right tight, $70 could have sold overnight. Easily, okay? A.L.O, back then, if you found it, it was one pair. I feel like they had like mesh insets. That was a big deal. But other than that, no one really cared. Like, it's shocking to see the rise, right? And so, found this set. If I'm being honest, I think it's just okay quality. You guys know A.L.O is expensive. I think the top and bottom were $100 a piece. I have to check the price on it, but it is a nice flattering set. I have a very weird derriere, so anything that looks flattering on me in that area is probably a keeper for me, but that's my reasoning. Also, I love a mandarin collar. It's a flattering set, so I highly recommend it if you're looking for something like this, but I think personally my Fashion Nova sweatsuit is better quality than this. I just can't find many things that are flattering on me, and that's why I'm keeping it. The next set is from Aritzia. So I saw these pants on my timeline. I have been a sucker for linen all summer long. I have the sets from Loft, which I love. Those are my day-to-day. I wear them every week to work, okay? Every week to work, they get worn in some capacity. So I saw these and I thought, okay, I want something a little bit more elevated if I want to go out. Not the Loft sets don't wear well out, but these were just different. I could tell that they were going to be heavier, and the kind of linen that it is, it was just, I knew it was going to be good. So I ordered the black pants online and then ran up to the store to see what the store had. The store had the tan in store. I wasn't planning on buying tan, but I ended up getting it, okay? So I had the pants in black, I have them in tan, and I also had this tan top. I like this so much. I had been thinking about buying it in the olive tone, but I feel like I couldn't find the size pants or either the shirt or something like that. What I love about these sets is that everything is interchangeable. can wear this top with this bottom, with this top and that bottom, and that it all can be mixed, matched up together. And I love that. Or it can be worn as one cohort set. And that's the name of the game. Like, how many outfits or how many things can you get from one, especially when you're packing from vacation, right? Think about it. If you only pack a black linen top with a black linen pants, tan top with a tan bottom, you have a couple different outfits. One pair of jeans, right? You can wear those tops with those jeans with either top. You can change up the pants, right? You add a t-shirt in there. You can wear the pants with the t-shirt and the top. It's just so many variations that you can do with just really good cohort sets. So these pants and the material is so great. I love a light linen that you can't see through. These are great. Highly recommend if they're in your size, pick them up. I did size up to an XL in the pants and a medium in the top. The top is very oversized. So if you want something that's not as big, go down maybe 2 sizes. I'm in a medium and I could have easily done a small. So up next is A.L.C. So there are 2 things I've been looking at from A.L.C. and one has been these brie cargos. I have the brie cargos in the tan. If you want something a little bit more price effective, the tan or the brown goes on sale all the time at Nordstrom's Rack. You can get them for about $159. I think I showed the tan a while back, but I had been looking for a black cargo pant. And it's been 2 years now. And I just haven't found the right pants for me. And I kept coming back to these. They would not go on sale. They were $3.95, and I should say $400 because that's what $3.95 is. But $3.95 sound better by saying a 3 in front. And I'm not going to hold you. Much like the Alo set, this is because of the way these look on, and because I've done the research, and I just cannot find anything that looks like this. When you are dressing for your body type and your shape, that is very hard. Because can I find a black cargo pant? Absolutely, I can. Will it look like this on me? No, it won't. You have to know your body. I have this weird, my butt kind of sits up high, but it's flatter in the middle and then it gets round. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, okay? So when I look for pants, it has to be something that is flattering all around. And yes, this was a hefty price tag. I highly recommend getting them in the tan color, but I had to have them. So I purchased them. They look great on. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? And then I saw this A.L.C. dress. So actually the dress triggered this purchase. I feel like I'm going to order one thing, just go ahead and order both. So I saw this dress. I can't think of the name of it, but this is for my upcoming vacation. It comes in black, white, and this pretty copper color, like a penny, color of a penny. And I think it'll be great for vacation. It was on sale, I think, for I think I got it for like $179. A.L.C. can be very expensive, but it was worth it to me. Their clothes are usually made really great. It's the right amount of like thin yet thick material. It has a bit of stretch to it. I thought it was very flattering on. I cannot wait to style this and show you guys when I go on my next vacation. We are headed to the beach club at Boca Raton. I cannot wait. This has been down my timeline, so I'm so pressed to go. And this is one of the outfits that is on the menu for that stay. So, love this dress. It does come in black. I would recommend getting this from a Neiman's or a Saks or a Nordstrom's because I took a gamble. This was not returnable. And I could have really messed myself up. But again, I do resale, or I know how to do resale. So those things don't scare me because I'll just put it up for sale. Same with the Alo set. If it doesn't work for me, Alo is so hot right now. Once that goes out of stock, I can probably get my money a little bit more for it. So that's my rationale. So the next 2 things I got is from Calvin Klein. So we went to Calvin Klein actually looking for my daughter some stuff for school. It's just a great place to get like basic stuff, I guess, right? And so she tends to love like the little crop tees, and it's so 90s to me. So while I was in there, I saw this set, which is a athletic set. Now I'm on the fence about it. I have been looking for sort of a jacket kind of like this one with the collar that's up and kind of a little bit oversized. Something about this intrigued me. I thought it was an easy throw on. I'm always looking for throw on outfits. Yeah, so I mean, great pants. They're like athletic pants, but yet comfortable, but also kind of like slacks for work. I felt like I could get a lot of wear out of these. They weren't highly priced. I want to say the pants were like $40 something. The jacket was a little bit more. No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was on sale. I can't remember, but I'll link it below. But really good. said I can wear these to travel in. I have some things coming up that I may need to catch the train for, or a couple of different flights. And I'm like, oh, I could just wear this to the airport and look together without trying too hard. And also, I could wear it to work. So the other thing I found was this two-tone jacket here. I love this. This was so like 90s to me. I love that it was cropped, and then you can also drawstring the sides up. So I have it on here with the Calvin Klein pants. You gotta watch how you dress this up, because it can look a little bit like you're the coach of the team, right? If you don't do this right. So I have to still play around with it, but I do love both of these, all three of these items. They work well together, but also as separates. Like, again, the name of the game is to get as much wear as you can out of all of these things. I can wear these pants with any shirt, right? I can wear this jacket with any pants, with jeans. It doesn't really matter. It's going to all look great. And so that was the point when I purchased it. It may not all work out together, but it will work out separately with different things I have in my closet. And so this jacket was just so nostalgic and just so very 90s to me. So I also got a few t-shirts from Shein. Shein is a really great place to buy, I think, basics if you buy from the right place. So I tend to like Missguided. I think Missguided does a really great job at basics. And so I picked up 2 t-shirts recently. So this is one here, and I'm going to try to show you guys a photo. It just has this cinch siding here, and it has the nice big square arms. This is by Missguided in a size XL. And if I can show you guys the stock photo, I will. Really great top. Again, a basic that I can wear with any of the things I showed you here or what I already have in my closet. And then I also purchased this one here. Let me show you guys in black, because the white is kind of washing out, and white. But here's the black one here. It has the gathered, it's gathered on the side with this brooch that is actually removable, and I thought that was really cool. And when you remove the brooch is not giving you this pleating detail. It's actually already done. It's sewn together that way, and the brooch is an added like touch. So I love that, which means that you can make this like interchangeable. So I thought it was a really cute basic top for work that's elevated, and these were super cheap, like $15. So I will link these below. Okay, and so the last thing, I went to City Center again. You guys know I bought the Chanel tie, and I have plans with these ties. This is my second one that I'm about to show you guys. Again, I think accessories are what's going to make or break an outfit. It will make or break an outfit. And a lot of times when it comes to high-end stuff, you don't need to actually have maybe the bag, but the accessory could work out. Now, you guys know there's plenty of different ways to tie a necktie. As a tie in and of itself, as a bow. You can also wear it as a belt. It's so many things you can do, and you guys know I've been into that when it comes to my scarves and things like that. So I did purchase another scarf from Chanel, and it is going to be this one here in this beautiful burgundy color. See if I can show you guys a close-up of it. But it has like these chains on it, and it was something about it that was so like, it will focus. Yeah, so I thought that was so pretty. It has the Chanel gold chains, and it has the CCs on it. So I thought this was super duper cute. And you guys know burgundy is like a big color for fall. Whether it's trending or not, it's going to always be a great color for fall. As well as it goes so good. It's kind of a brownish burgundy tone, which I like. So I have a all black tie, and then I have the burgundy with the gold. Can't go wrong. Now I will insert the Amazon robe here. Listen, my cousin purchased this robe. She called me on FaceTime, and it was an immediate purchase. Immediately, okay? So for the arrives, I'm going to show you guys me inside of it. If not, I'm going to show you the stock photo. But the way it looked on her and her ranting and raving about it, I know that it's good. So I'm willing to put it in this video, even if I don't touch it myself. I know this is good. So she had been looking for a nice dramatic robe for a while. She just happened to go on Amazon, and she pulled this robe up, and she like bought it on a whim, and she's like, girl, best thing I've ever purchased. She just wanted to feel that, you know, that rich, luxurious feeling walking around your home. And so she loves this robe. She's now has purchased her second one, so I know that it's good. So at this price point, because a lot of these like nice dramatic robes usually cost a hefty penny. Some are close to $700 to $800, if not more. So for $60, $70, this is a steal. So I highly recommend, even if I haven't touched it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I will see you all next week. Let me know what you guys think about the items below, and if you guys are going to purchase them, come back and give me your take on them, if you like them or not like them, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.